there's like something plugged into my. You ever go to like the beach and you get water in your ear and it feels like now this ear is like submerged in water even though it's not, but your other ear is perfectly fine and it just froze you off. I'm having that right now, and that's weird because there shouldn't be any water or anything in here. I didn't even touch this ear for like the past, I don't know, however long it takes for you to normally touch an ear. I don't know. I haven't touched it recently, but must be clogged or something because it's thrown me off. Hopefully that fix is by the time this show keeps going. But hey, welcome Monday Morning Coffee, episode 57. I have a coffee that is very full and I don't want to spill it while I'm bringing it up. Ah, that's a nice coffee. And a list of topics, and I'm going to keep talking about the topics until I finish the coffee. Quite a few things to discuss. First of all, this is our first time doing Monday Morning Coffee on all three platforms. Of course, in case you did not know this, nowadays we are streaming live on YouTube. And yes, I am aware. Well, I did the Flash game stream. I wanted to cover this controversy, okay? When I did the Flash games stream last week, I was in the middle of giving it a name, and the name I decided on, I was like, no, that's kind of dumb, and I deleted it, and I forgot to add a new game. So that one is just by its tag, which is Flash Games. It has no title. It's just called Flash Games, and there's no title to it. That is on accident. I apologize. That's the what do they call it? The erratum from last week, the errors from last week. So we need to touch that. But we now stream on YouTube at youtube.com/Histukri. I mean, we've been doing that, but then also on Twitch, and then we do the full circuit to make sure all these are working as they should be. Stream on YouTube. On Twitch, we are streaming again. So if you are an old Twitch follower, of course, Twitch has like 105 followers that I haven't touched in a while. I'm sorry, I've been streaming on YouTube because the YouTube audience is bigger, but now I can just stream everywhere. Speaking of everywhere, we also stream on Kick to a predictably much smaller audience because, well, there's a lot fewer people on Kick, and also there's no official support yet on Kick for a lot of the Streamlabs stuff because I use Streamlabs, and yes, I did pay for Streamlabs Ultra pretty much just so I can multi-stream. I'm hoping that I can use some of the other stuff because the subscription is very expensive. Probably not worth it if you're just multi-streaming. Although I did check because I was curious. I checked how much the Restream one is because Restream is an alternate version of it, but it's about as expensive. It's like $10 cheaper, but it's still like really high. I was like, what the fuck is the problem? What do you get? Something like 90% of the cost of this is just the multi-streaming anyway. So if I just use 90% of this for the multi-streaming, I'm technically getting my money's worth, apparently, at least according to the market. That's weird. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I haven't really looked into it. There's like themes. I looked at the themes. I'm like, these are gross. These are bad. I'm not using any of these. There's other stuff too. They have like so many weird like platforms and software that I'm like, yeah, this could be cool, but I'm already using stuff for all of this. So I mean, if yours is better than what I'm using, then that's great. But I don't really know, and I don't know if I can really. But I mean, can we see what is Streamlabs Ultra? What did I buy? Okay, it has restreaming, which is pretty important, like I said. And don't worry, we'll touch the bookshelf, the new background. That's not probably be a lot more interesting than it actually was, but we'll touch that in a second. And some room readjustments. Okay, Streamlabs Ultra. I wanna know what I got my money's worth on this. Let's go back to this. Video capture, please. Where's my video capture? There I am. Hey. Screen capture. There's a lot of things to talk about today, so I'm gonna hope to not forget everything. All the premium features, whatever that means. Okay, Streamlabs Desktop Ultra. Great, don't know what that means. Streamlabs Web Suite Ultra. Develop your brand, monetize your... What does that mean? Streamlabs Mobile Ultra, in case I want to stream, like, Subway servers, I guess. Streamlabs console, which I don't have any consoles, so that's not very helpful. Talk Studio Pro, stream and record with guests from your browser. Wouldn't that just be the same as just like, I don't know, streaming on Google Meet? Video Editor Pro, there's a video editor. Cross Clip Pro, whatever that means. And then Podcast Editor Pro, whatever that means. I mean, I guess this is a podcast. Can we do that one? I don't know. There's all this stuff. I don't know what it means. But this is the stuff you get in addition to the, yeah, like all this. So I got this solely for multi-stream. That's it. I got this whole thing just for multi-stream. I didn't really care about anything else. Yeah, access to all themes and overlays. They have a theme and overlay. They have a theme and overlay library. I looked at all of them. They all look atrocious. I'm like, I don't want to have an overlay. What's wrong with this? Just have my face in the corner and like a little thing that mentions donations, and it's fine. There's nothing. That's not even there just to mention donations. It's supposed to have like a little ding that pops up. Like this is actually, now that I look at it, it's slightly off, I think. Hold on, can I fix this? Yeah, so it's if somebody donates, it shows the donation message. I have one of those for Streamlabs too, but it doesn't activate until somebody actually does something, which I think is fine. What else is there? Dual output, I don't know what that means. Seamless creator workflow, I mean that's available for both of them, so I guess it doesn't matter. Collab cam, don't know what that means. Access to the app library? Okay. I don't know what the app library is. Tips, I got a tip page now for Streamlabs. I didn't have one of those before. So now you can tip me on Streamlabs in addition to Ko-fi. If you just pick whichever one you want. I don't care. It's not mine. Or better yet, subscribe to the Patreon. That way you actually get stuff. Because you don't get anything if you just donate using Ko-fi and Streamlabs, but you do get stuff if you subscribe to the Patreon. I have full control over the Patreon. I don't really have any control over any of the other stuff, but if you want to have like your message show up on the stream, then I have those hopefully set up so it shows it. There's more storage. I don't know what that means. Branding tools, I guess Twitch panel and YouTube thumbnail maker, which isn't very helpful because I'm using multi-stream, which it doesn't let you change thumbnails and stuff if you're on that, so that doesn't really help. CloudBot, I don't know what that is. Merch store, which I can make merch. Okay, I understand. I make my merch. I get the highest profit margins on their merch. If I make merch on their merch store, I get the highest. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So, this is the dashboard. I probably don't want to show that. Video editor, video production. It's just a video editor. It just kind of looks like Capwing. I mean, if it has all the same tools as Capwing, I'll just use this instead. Why not? Make edits. I mean, does it have the smart cut? I guess I could try to I could try this. Yeah, why not? Cross clip. Where you can clip it. You can convert your videos into mobile clips. Okay. Very cool. I guess. Well, this is just Capwing again, but now it's a different app. What's the point? I don't really get it. Like you do this and this in Capwing, so what's the point of doing both? Okay, I mean, sure. All right, interesting. Okay, I'll try it later after the stream. Bring your podcast to life. They got good old Rhett and Link over here. So if Rhett and Link uses it, then it must be pretty good. I'll keep what. What's it saying? This page contains the following errors. Error on line 1 at column 13. I don't know if they want to fix that. It's like an ARG sort of thing. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I mean, I'll try this stuff out. Hopefully it's good. If it is good, if I'm like, oh, damn, shit, I get all this stuff in addition to my Streamlabs, this is great. I'll let you guys know next week. But I'll log into them at least. I'll see what I get. I want to get everything my money's worth. You know how it is. Even though I'm getting most of my money's worth apparently because the fucking restream costs about the same as Streamlabs Ultra. So hopefully I'm getting something. Oh god, like I said, there was so much stuff to cover this week. So I guess bookshelf. In the back, I readjusted the space because before we just had like a single sad little chair and the fan, which is now over here, in that direction, off screen. Now I have a bookshelf. I have my own Reddit shelf. There's Chef Kawasaki. There's Ditto. Kirby's down there, but you can't see him. I might move him up here. There's just a couple books on there. I did. It's far away, so you can't read what any of the books say. Which kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's still kind of cool. There's a bookshelf. There's something to see in the background at least. But I don't have any. I can't move it closer because, well, first of all, if I back into it, it's gonna fucking fall. If there's an earthquake, it's going to fall. I need the VR because the VR is also set up on there, which is actually very helpful. Now the VR is over there, but I need the whole room. And this only technically works, right? Because when Steam has you set up the thing for the first time, it's like, oh, put this on top in one diagonal and then another diagonal, put it down. So right now I have it on top and this one is low, but it's vertical. So I don't know if that makes any difference. It hasn't seemed to make any difference based on like the actual practicality of me using it. I feel like I've been able to do everything. But yeah, that's how it is. There's a new shelf, and hopefully I won't run into it when we do VR. We'll have to see how good the setup is when we do VR next time, which isn't going to be for a while. Well, let me do this in order. Oh, fuck. There was one thing I wanted to discuss. So, for this, no, I want to cover that later. I want to do this in order. Shit, what was I going to cover? Okay. The bookshelf. We covered the bookshelf. Oh, on Spotify. So, the podcast formula for this, right? The audio format. If you are on Spotify, it now also has the video. It actually works quite well. I was worried about it, but it actually works well. So if you want to watch this on Spotify, it will actually show you the VOD also. So you can watch it on YouTube or you can watch it on Spotify. I don't think it works still for like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. At least I'm hoping you still get it on those platforms at least. But yeah, if you go on here, the newest episode, 56, because we're on 57 right now. If you try playing this, it'll actually show. So I have to wear real clothes. I have to have the coffee ready. I have to have the camera. Yesterday's VOD. Here. Last week's VOD. Oh, but you can't see it because they have the blocker. But it's there. It's presence. It shows up on my. It works on my machine. Okay, it's blocking it because it's like a sensor. It's like censoring it out because I'm streaming it. But it's there. It's live. So if you want to see it there, I guess on the let me check. Go to Apple Podcasts. Can you go to Apple Podcasts without like having an account? Let me check. Okay, Apple Podcasts. Let me see if it's still up on here. Oh, I don't think I can Google anything. How the fuck do I use? I just want to look at what is on Apple Podcasts. Can I browse? What the fuck is this? Okay, no, you can't. Okay, well, what about Google Pod? I don't give a shit about Apple. Anyway, fuck Apple. Google Podcasts. Ah, this one works. If I look up Monday morning coffee, does my thing turn up? Somebody already has something called Monday. Oh, mine does come up. And it does have the stream, but it only has the audio format, it looks like. It doesn't have the video. So if you're on... Hey, let me subscribe to my own Monday morning coffee. How about that? So if you're on Spotify or if you're on YouTube watching the VOD, you'll be able to see the video So if there's any visual gags related to the show, you'll be able to see them there. But if you're on Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts, you still won't really be able to see anything, which is like, kind of sad, but it happens. Last thing. For today's show, we've already been covering a couple of updates. We'll go through the roundtable as usual. There will not be an Armchair Detective this week because, as you know, I am behind again. Probably because I wanted to edit all of Hitman 2 into a single video, and that was like a 5-hour-long game that we played. But I already had all the VODs, so I just wanted to make it all into one thing. That video is almost done, but I didn't get it done by the Saturday deadline. And because I didn't get the Hitman video done, I also didn't get the Armchair Detective video done. So those are going to be out this week. And of course, anytime that there wasn't a VOD, or anytime that there wasn't a video for Armchair Detective the week before, barring just like breaks or whatever, there's not going to be one today, so we can play catch up for all that. But it'll be out. It'll be out when it's out. That's going to be for Project Bluebeam. There is going to be one, but there's not going to be one for this week. However, of course, the classic, the new fan favorite, the new segment that's sweeping the nation on Monday Morning Coffee, the Game Duel section, we will be doing. But that'll be a little bit later. We'll get into round share updates. I think I've covered most things, but we can talk a little bit about some stuff. In terms of this channel, like I said, the videos coming out this week, it's going to be that Hitman 2, the entire Hitman 2 series, edited down into a single video. It's coming out pretty soon. I'm almost done. I'm on like the last level for editing it. Armchair Detective, hopefully Project Bluebeam will be out as well for that. For shorts, I see that our latest short has also gone viral. We got a lot of, now that I've complained for like a couple of weeks of like, why aren't the Half-Life Alyx videos getting any views in comparison to the House Flipper episodes? I'm editing them and just disguising them the same way. Why isn't it working now? Well, now it's working. Now a bunch of people are clicking them, and actually more people have watched Half-Life Alyx videos than they have House Flipper videos, so that did not age very well. But we're already almost done with Half-Life Alyx, and once we're finished with the Half-Life Alyx shorts, we're going to move on to BeamNG. Classic game. So I'm kind of getting tired of editing Half-Life Alyx shorts, so I'll look forward to being able to do something else. And then for live, I have some special updates. So, this week and next week, well, this is mostly a next week thing. This week is going to be the setup for this. We are going to be laser focused on a couple of games. So we're no longer going to be, happily buzzing around to a bunch of different games here. We're going to try and focus on a couple of games. Resident Evil 2, which we've already started. Final Fantasy VII Remake, which we've already started. We will be returning to Phantom Pain and doing a couple of more Phantom Pain videos. Or Phantom Pain live streams, I should say. And then finally, the long-awaited, long-promised, and then forgotten, and then never mentioned again, Ready or Not streams. Those will be the 4 games that we will be playing this week. And next week, we're going to do another week of every single day as a stream I'll try to make it through Sunday through Saturday, but I actually don't know if it'll be like that. But that's what I'll aim for. Otherwise, it'll be Monday through Friday. No charity week gimmick or anything like that. It's just another week of I have a lot of time, so I'm just going to be streaming a lot. And in that week, it's going to be the focus is going to be on how many of these can we just get done with it this week of those games. So Phantom Pain will be easy because I'm already in Africa, so the next stream will be in Africa, and once we do Africa, it's pretty much just like whenever we want to stop playing that, we can stop playing it. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I feel like it's going to last a pretty long time. Same thing with Resident Evil 2, so I'm going to really try and hammer home on those this week and next week. Ready or Not is pretty straightforward. I'll probably just attempt every single level in that game. At least once, and that will be counted as the run for Ready or Not on live stream. But besides that, my face looks really dumb on the stream thumbnail. I am kind of sad that I don't get to do the funny thumbnails anymore. I don't get to do them because of the restream. It doesn't let me change the YouTube thumbnails because I'm also streaming on Kick and Twitch, which don't have thumbnails. It's very sad that I don't get to do those, but oh well. You win some, you lose some, I guess. And we will be taking a break from Flash games and Roblox Classic Maps, but they will be back at a later point. So that's all for what's coming up soon on this stream, or on this channel, I guess, widely speaking. For the creative stuff, I don't have anything. I don't have any secrets. I really don't. I don't have any secrets. Same stuff. Feeling the Rhythm on the main channel. That's at Astukery_, in case you were curious, for YouTube. Also on TikTok, at Astukery, and Instagram, at Astukery_, which is kind of confusing, because one of the most of the Astukeryos are funny, except that one, which is the art account on Instagram. So Feeling the Rhythm's still going. Boys and Girls Part 2, if you want the preview chapters for all the Boys and Girls Part 2 stuff, it's still going on WordPress. That's going to keep going. Those are the first draft runs. Once we finish all first draft runs of Boys and Girls Part 2's chapters, they will be locked out as we edit them and finalize a paid book. And then at that point, you will only get the edited chapters for like the first couple of chapters. So if you want to read it while it's free, be sure to read it now. Be sure to read it while it's going. Same sort of gimmick for Guardians of Envia, but Guardians of Envia is going to be going on for a while, so you don't really have to worry about that one. Guardians of Envia Book 1 on Substack. There's a stukery.substack.com. Yeah, and that one's going to have the same thing where we're going to go through and edit all of it, and then we're going to release a published paid book. And of course, all the paid books are going to be also released on Patreon. So if you're subscribed to patreon.com/Stukery, you're going to get all those for free. Oh, I should talk about the Patreon, because the Patreon has been in hibernation since I went on break in October. I haven't released any new content for the Patreon. It's just been backlogged because I'm still I'm still catching up to edits on Hitman 2, as I already mentioned, and Armchair Detective and all of that stuff. And I wanted to get all of that stuff done. And so now Astukery's Cabana and everything is a little bit on the back burner. I still want to do videos for that. I don't know if they're going to be in the same sort of formula, because I'm starting a new project pretty soon that's sort of adjacent. That one's going to be free, by the way. So you should actually be excited, if anything. But, yeah, there's a new, in terms of other projects, there's a new free project in the works. It's very vague at this point, so I'm not going to discuss it in much detail, but I did say it was related to Astukery's Cabana, so you can get a little bit of a hint there if you know what Astukery's Cabana is. As for other projects, I should say, for JBR, so JBR, we've been doing a lot of experiments just to see what people want from JBR, what new tools or products or whatever speaking of which, JBR, that was a good time to see all that sort of stuff. However, we've been hiding the stuff that we've already made for tools that are like old, that didn't make the cut. But now I'm realizing, like, well, if people, if we've already made those tools, we might as well still release them, even if they're not very popular. So they will be coming back. Box Job UI, the grant database, the educational database, the mastery cards, everything's going to be coming back, and everything's going to be free. There's going to be an optional donation for all of them, but they're all going to be free to use. And that'll be coming up pretty soon, hopefully this week. And then that secret project will be coming out once we get everything back online for the creative stuff. In fact, how long will this take me? Are those old project pages on Gumroad, are they still available? Or are they like trashed? Oh, Archive. They're gone. They're all gone. The Archive doesn't have anything. That's very sad. Oh well. In that case, I'll just redo them, man. Whatever, who cares? It won't take that long. So that'll be this week, getting all those old tools back up and running on Gumroad, but they'll be free with an optional donation. And then still working on new stuff every week for JBR. But then next week, gonna be focused on that new website project. That'll hopefully be very exciting. Hopefully. And that's gonna be it for roundtable updates for JBR, which means we go into our last segment for today. Because we only have one segment. We don't have Armchair Detective. I know, very sad, but we do have Game Duel. So Game Duel will take us the rest of the way. We move back into the Armchair Detective view. Even though we're not doing Armchair Detective, we're doing Game Duel. So I have not touched this since last week. I've stayed fresh. I have not looked at what the weekly mode is for this week. I have not touched it since last week. I know I was really addicted to it, doing it every day. I decided to take a break of it now that it's a segment on this show. We have our newest daily modes, classic artwork, keywords, and yes, like I said, I haven't touched any of these. It looks like the weekly mode for this week is protagonist's name in the title, which is not super helpful or specific, so I might really struggle on this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this as well as I can do the turn-based RPGs. I think now you'll see what I was talking about last week. Because that could be a lot of games. That could be Harry Potter. That could be oh, you can't see my cursor. I'm pointing to the stuff that's in the background. That could be Harry Potter. That could be Spider-Man. That could be the assassin from Assassin's Creed. That could be Binding of Isaac. That could be well, it can't be Legend of Zelda because of course Zelda's not the protagonist. It could be Raving Rabbids. So that's fucked. Well, let's start with the daily modes. Let's start with classic. Hopefully these ones won't be too difficult. That's Tomb Raider Underworld. Starting off strong. Is that Underworld or is that Anniversary? No, that's Underworld. Did I guess Tomb Raider Underworld for one of the Ever games last week? I feel like hey, Tomb Raider Underworld is underrated. We could play that one on stream. Anniversary and Underworld. The ones that they made during the PS3 era were like actually pretty good. Guess. Oh wait, no. Not guess. Not guess. We're skipping ahead. These are out of order. Artwork is the next one. Let's say Borderlands? But it's like sort of. Not like super Borderlands, but it's Borderlands E, I guess. It could be a lot of things though. Oh, I'll correct Saga, so it is Borderlands. Okay, Borderlands, probably Borderlands 2 then, right? There you go. That was another easy one. Let's hope they made it easy also with the keywords. Mining, crafting, diplomacy. No, it can't be Minecraft, because what's diplomacy? Oh, Dwarf Fortress? There's mining, crafting, and you make a government. And I think Dwarf Fortress in the option RimWorld then? No. What? Hey, but spaceship controversy and exploration. I don't know. That seems pretty familiar. Controversy. It would be No Man's Sky, because that game sucked on launch. Yeah, it was. It was No Man's Sky. Okay, that one wasn't too hard. I guess it wasn't RimWorld then, or Dwarf Fortress. That was pretty close. That one wasn't too hard. Okay, now for the real big boy mode. Yes. That's going to be my first choice for this week. Let's do... Is it? Oh no. Adventure Island. No. Age of Wonders 3 Golden Realms. Yeah, that's going to be my option. I have no idea what that even is. So it is a single player and multiplayer game, and it was released before 2014. And it was on Windows. Not very helpful. It was extremely as vague as you can get. It'll be Quake 2. Oh, but it has co-op. Interesting. I didn't know that. No, it's earlier. So it's between 2014 and 1997. Oh, first person is one of the options. Okay. Well, that always throws me off. So you could have first person, but then you can also have third person. which there's not a whole lot of games that can do that. The only game I think that can do that comes off the top of my head is like fucking it's like Skyrim. But it can't be Skyrim because it's multiplayer. Huh. What about, does it count the when it says third person, it's partially in third person. Is it counting the vehicles, like the tanks and stuff, when it goes into third person? Actually, does it do that in the new Battlefield games? I don't know. Well, I'm guessing Battlefield Bad Company. Holy shit, nailed the year. Okay, 2008, for sure. Oh, but it's not a shooter. I should have gotten that from last time. It's not a shooter. It's gotta be an RPG. But it can't be. 2008. First person is one of the. I'm gonna guess Fallout 3, but it can't be because that's single player only. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's, huh. And it's not an RPG either. It is first person, third person, 2008, single player and multiplayer. It is not shooter RPG or strategy game. Couldn't be a platformer either, because what platformer gives you first person and third person? It's not a shooter. It's none of these themes either. Jesus. So it's not fantasy game, not horror game, not science fiction, not warfare, action. Holy fuck. Alright, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Give me games released in 2008. What are my options here? Let's see. Can't be Smash Bros. Brawl. Can't be Grand Theft Auto. Mirror's Edge was, no, that was first person and it didn't have multiplayer. Call of Duty World of War. I don't think so. Left 4 Dead? Is that a shooter? No, can't be. Mario Kart Wii. That would fit into everything, I think. Oh, but it did come out on PS3 and Windows, so no, it's not a Nintendo game. Alone in the Dark? Maybe? Sonic Unleashed. Can we try a Condemned 2? I'm gonna try. Maybe Valkyria Chronicles. No, it's not an RPG. I'm gonna try one of the racing games. Because we have not booted off racing yet. So just give me a random racing game. Need for Speed Undercover. There we go. Oops, I need to put this up. Oh god, oh god. I hope there's not anything. I hope there's no. I hope that doesn't have like my social security can come or anything. I don't think it did. Need for Speed Undercover. It does have a first person, third person mode. It is a racing game. Okay. At least I believe it is a racing game. And it didn't eliminate racing. Did we get another racing game to get? Oh well, actually, I think at this point I can get the one-time clue. Let me get that. Yeah, give me a clue. The sports racing simulator. So it's a racing game. But that should nail it. That should make it obvious. Did Gran Turismo come out this year? Midnight Club? Is that a sim? Can I see the full list? Well, no, it wouldn't be Gran Turismo because that's not a full. I'll try Midnight Club. Oh my god, I did it again. Okay, there's nothing sensitive. There's nothing sensitive on here anyway. You know that there's not a whole lot of sales. Who cares? That's why we didn't donate additional money to charity, in case you were curious. Who cares? Midnight Club. I'm gonna guess Midnight Club. But which one was it? Was it Los Angeles? Los Angeles. Okay, good. Midnight Club, Los Angeles. No, it's still not. But it's racing sports game. Gotta be a Forza. Gotta be a Forza thing, right? But then it's on Race Driver Grid. Grid would make sense. Yeah, I think it's gotta be Grid. It's gotta be Grid. Yeah, there it is. It's Grid. Okay, that makes sense. What does this theme mean? Non-fiction. Oh, because it's just a racing. It's just a generic racing game. Okay, well we at least got it. There we go. Game duel. Guess mode done. Time to go into the weeklies, which is going to be back to cover guessing. Home. Let's protagonist name and title. This could be fucking anything, man. I'm gonna guess Ratchet and Clank. First one. It is a Ratchet and Clank game. Is it Up Your Arse? No. Yes, it is. There we go. 88. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is a Mega Man game. There's a lot of Mega Man games it could be. I could guess, I don't know. This doesn't look familiar to me, so maybe Mega Man 3? Mega Man 9? Yeah, okay, there we go. Holy shit. Okay, that's Jak 3. 88. Christ. What is this? Oh, Earthworm Jim. There we go. That looks like a Neopets character. Oh, I know what this is. This is the furry game. But I have no clue what it's called. Dusk? Is it Dusk? Oh, Dust and Elysium. Is that his name? Okay, there we go. I got it right. Sockmania. That just has a title in it. This is Lego Indiana Jones. Hyper 1. This is another Mega Man game. Okay, hopefully most of these are Mega Man games. I'm gonna say X2, because it has the special Mega Man. Oh, X4. This looks like God of War, but this doesn't make any sense, because that's not his name. I just see ass over here, by the way. What do you God of... No, it's not God of War. That's not his name. I mean, he is the God of War, but his name isn't that. Maybe Prince of Persia? No, it looks too mature to be Prince of Persia. I'm gonna guess God of War, but I don't know if I would say that's the protagonist's name of the title. No, it's not. Oh, Conan? Conan would make sense. Yeah, there we go. Rayman. One of them. Legends? Okay, there we go. There's another. This is Daxter, the PSP spin-off game. This is a Mario game. It looks like the one that was for the DS. Yeah, New Super Mario Bros. One more Mario goes big. Kirby's Adventure. Whoa, wait, it wasn't. Holy shit. Wait, what is this then? Is this the GameCube one? Or sorry, the Game Boy one? The Dreamlight? Is it Dreamlight? Yeah, it is. Fuck me, man. I don't know. This looks like a car. Is it Gran Turismo? Is that the name of the main car in that series? Batman? Because it's dark? I don't know. I was like, this is Batman. No, it would have to be an old one. I don't know. Oh, it's Sly Cooper. I had to look backwards to see that. I saw him. Okay. Spyro. No, Spyro Riptor's Revenge. I see. Or Ripto's Rage, whatever. Jak 2. The arguably worst game ever made. That's been streamed. That was on stream. This is a Sonic game. Fuck me if I know which one it is. I don't know. I don't know anything about Sonic. Sonic Adventure, the first one. It's purple. What Sonic game is purple? It's got Blaze in it. Sonic CD. Sonic Rush. What the fuck is Sonic Rush? What is this? Okay, well, I got it, I guess. Luigi's Mansion. That one. I was going to say Ninja Gaiden, but no, it's Strider. Wait, it's not Strider. What? I don't know what this is. That's really not Strider, huh? Is it a Spider-Man game? I don't think so. I'm waiting for Spider-Man to show up here, though. It's gonna be good when he does. This looks like a Capcom game because it looks like this probably says Capcom. It looks like an old game. Could be Mega Man 1, the first one. Oh baby, yes it is. Looks like Dragon Quest, but has a protagonist in the title. What about Patapon? No. Oh, it's another Rayman game. It's another one. I had to look back to see it. Yep, there we go. This is Pac-Man. Spyro Year of the Dragon. This is Mario and Willy. We got this last week. Superstar Saga. This is a Ratchet and Clank. Don't ask me which one. I'm gonna guess maybe the Tools of sure. This is the first Jak. This is Jak and Daxter. Yep. Got him. Fuck if I know. Is that looks like vaguely Sonic? Looks like Sonic's ear, maybe. Is Sonic Riders on here? Sonic Heroes? No, we know what Sonic Heroes looks like. It can't be that. Sonic Frontier? Is that the new one? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, look at Batman. We got this at some point, but I don't remember the context. Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is a Batman one. Batman Arkham. Is that Arkham Knight or Arkham City? It might be Arkham Knight. There you go. It's the very first Sonic game ever. That's right. Oh, this is Sonic Adventure 2. I should have known. That's an iconic cover. Now that I look at it. This Pac-Man. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I have no idea. I don't. Oh, Alan Wake. Yeah, there's the one that's the title. This is the name of the title. Okay, Ratchet. I think this is the first Ratchet and Clank game. Super Mario 3D World. Or 3D Land. It could be either one. Yeah, it was the other one. Okay. I forgot all about 3D Land. This is Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Mario Maker. Halo. The Master Chief Collection. I was thinking about playing Halo during some stream. It's gotta be Halo 2 and Halo 3 that we play, because I don't really give a shit about any of the other ones. I'd be willing to, that's one of the games I'd be willing to try in hard mode. The like legendary campaign for Halo 2 and Halo 3 and just make a fucking fool of myself for a couple of hours. We would obviously not beat it, but it would be just some fun to do. Oh, this is Banjo-Tooie. Oh shit, they tricked me. Okay, Ace Attorney. Justice for All. We are going to play though Ace Attorney on stream. That one I've promised before, I think. That was going to be this week, but I've decided that we are going to focus on our main line of games, as I promised. New Super Mario Bros. Gotta be the second one, because we already did the first one. Bayonetta 2. Yeah, take a sip of coffee first. Bayonetta 2. Fuck is this? What? What is this? This is Earthworm Jim 2. Could be Duke? This be Duke Nukem? It can't be. No. Oh, Serious Sam. Yeah, what's Duke Nukem, but not Duke Nukem. It's Serious Sam. Okay, it's one of these. Come on, just give me it. There we go. This, that face is not what I would expect a person named Serious Sam to look like, but I guess it is. Hey, we're still winning, too. Wait. This looks like the Tomb Raider cover, but... Oh! Tomb Raider 3. Adventures of Lara Croft. Clever. Batman Arkham Origins. This one is Duke Nukem. I was gonna say, I know what a Duke Nukem cover looks like. That one wasn't Duke Nukem. Sam & Max. Oh, and look! This time it gives me the central one, which is very easy to tell it's Sam & Max. Last week we got the same one, but it was like in this corner. We couldn't fucking guess what it was. Sam and... Give it to me. Sam and Max. Yeah, Sam and Max hit the road. Doom. Because the character's called Doom Slayer. This could just be another Serious Sam game. It is. There's something going on in that corner. I don't know. This is La Mulana? Is this awesome? Is this a different Indiana Jones game? This one? Holy shit. It just looks vaguely Indiana Jones-like. This looks like Rayman. The first one. This is some Paper Mario game. Maybe Super Paper Mario. Yeah. Thank God these are all Mario games. Sunshine. What was the last one? Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot we should play on stream. I know I talked about it a little bit on stream, but I didn't cover it, or I didn't play it, because I got stuck on one of the parts. This is Donkey Kong Country... First one? I don't know. Yeah. Super Mario Bros. First one. Super Mario Bros. U. I think got a remake on the Switch, which is kind of weird, but, I mean, it's pretty good, so... Binding of Isaac, another game that we should play on stream at some point. Spider-Man... What was the Ultimate Spider-Man? Nope, it wasn't. Spider-Man Shared Dimensions. There we go. This one's gotta be the second Donkey Kong. Nope, it's not. Is this Donkey Kong 64? Because it's got Lanky in the background? Oh, it is. Okay. Interesting. Cortez Strikes Back because it has... Oh, I was trying to remember his name. Neo Cortex. I'm calling him Enigma, which I think is the other character, the side character. This is Sonic Adventure. No, it's Sonic Heroes. My mistake. I'm sorry. I meant Sonic Heroes and I didn't do it. Okay. This is Banjo-Kazooie. Sly Cooper, again. The one we didn't do. Nice. Super Meat Boy. That's a game that we should play on stream. Definitely. I've been feeling the Super Meat Boy itch recently. I would like to return to that game at some point. Which one have we not done yet? I think just the first one. This is gotta be the Ever Binding of Isaac. I think this is Donkey Kong Country Returns. This is a Serious Sam. Okay, I'm starting to realize these are all kind of the same couple of games over and over again. Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, Ace Attorney. I don't know which one we haven't done yet. I think this one. That is a Crash. Looks like Crash Team Racing, I guess. Let's get the red cars. It's not. Oh fuck. Is it Crash Warped? No. Crash. Oh fuck. Wrath of Cortex. It looks like they're in cars. How is this not Crash Team Racing? I'm gonna get fucked on this one because there's too many Crash games. Crash Warped? Oh, it is. Okay, fuck. Jesus, that scared me. I want to lose. We're almost done. Actually, 3. This is a Kirby game. I'm gonna say Return to Dreamland. Yeah. Yeah. Super Mario Odyssey. Fuck. Who are these people? This is Prince of Persia. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna guess for instance for you. I don't think it is. But I'm gonna guess it. I don't know what else it would be. That is. Oh, that's the Lara Croft game. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Nailed it. It's a Mega Man X game. Don't ask me which one. I'm gonna say 2. There we go. Kirby. This is Kirby's Adventure. For sure. That is a Spider-Man game. This might be Ultimate Spider-Man, actually. Yeah. That has the name. And I still don't know what it is. Oh, Deadpool. I think. I didn't know there was a Deadpool game. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I got that, at least. This is Ratchet and Clank, a Rift Apart. Nope, sorry. That's an A. Ratchet Cracking Time. There we go. I didn't even know that was a game, by the way. Rayman 2? Oh, I did it. That was early. That didn't feel like 88. That went by relatively quickly. Okay, well, that's done with Game Duel. And I guess that's pretty much going to be done with this week in general. Because we don't have to do an Armchair Detective. So we covered the updates for this week. We covered Game Duel. I think we can cut it here at just a little bit before an hour. Streams for this week, I kind of already covered this. I'm going to talk about streams for this week and next week because they're going to be the same set of games. We're going to be doing some Phantom Pain, Resident Evil 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Ready or Not, I think is all the game. I don't think I'm missing anybody. I think it's those 4 games primarily. I'm not going to give you any order because it's just going to be pretty much how I'm feeling. So we might do some Resident Evil 2 next tomorrow. We might do something else. But it's going to be those 4 games played in some sort of combination over the next 2 weeks as we try and get rid of them and finish them off. So that's what we're going to be focused on. And we're going back to 2 blocks, hopefully. I'm hoping for 2 blocks to maximize our time with each game. Or maybe it would be smarter to do 1 block if we know exactly which games we want to play and we're trying to play them to completion, or at least until we're done streaming them. Might actually be smart to just do 2 blocks in 1 set. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But that's it for Monday Morning Coffee, episode number 57. And I will see you in the next one. Armchair Detective's coming out soon. Project Bluebeam from last week is going to be edited into a video and released on youtube.com/Stukery. It's coming out. Same thing with that Hitman 2 video. I am aiming for this Saturday and this Sunday, and hopefully I do not break my promise, but we'll see.